everyone, so today I have a review of The Lion Game by Ruth Ware. I have a library copy, but that's basically what it looks like. It's a thriller, and I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. So what is it about? There's this group of girls, 4 girls, Kate, Isa, Fatima, and Thea, and they all go to this boarding school, and something happens. 17 years later, that something that happened catches up with them, and they all have to be reunited to deal with the consequences. There's also this game that they had where, the Lion Game, where you would constantly lie to people, and if they believed you get 10 points or whatever, but the points didn't mean anything, it was just for fun sort of thing. So, my issues with this book, let's just jump right into that. I almost DNF'd it because the first, 100 to 200 pages of this book, which is 370 pages, was basically nothing happened. They all came together and there was backstory on what they were like when they were teenagers at that school, and it was just very dull and boring. And the main thing throughout this book is that they're all liars, but they're really reunited, and it just didn't make sense to me. So the plot was really slow at the beginning. It didn't pick up until the end, and I thought there was a few cop-outs. It just seemed like a little too convenient of a way to end the book, so I didn't like that. The characters, I thought they were a little flat, but the author tried to make them more diverse. What I mean by this is that we are constantly reminded that they're all liars. They constantly lie to everybody. And it's through the perspective of Isa that we see all this. She is a new mother, so she has to deal with her 6-month-old baby. Fatima is a newfound Muslim woman. Thea is an alcoholic, and Kate's a hermit. She's the only one that hasn't left Sultan, which is where they grew up, and she refuses to sell the mill and move on with her life because her life is right there. So it would bring up things like how Fatima is, doing Ramadan or something, so she can't eat. So it's like, okay, that's fine, but that doesn't help the plot in any way. And I just found the contrast of a Muslim being a liar just, I don't know, I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, this book just really irked me. It wasn't what I was expecting. It was very slow, and then it sped up, and it just didn't come together the way I expected it to. And it glorifies lying, like to the point where Isa lies to her husband, and he doesn't know what's going on. He comes to his own conclusions, and she lets him. She doesn't deny these conclusions, and they're wrong. They're more lies. And I just don't like how it glorifies lying to someone that you love, or supposedly love. It just felt very fake to me, and not a very good influence of a book. So because of that, I gave it 2 stars. It was okay. The writing was good. Like, it kept me interested, even when I was bored. But the plot needs some work, the characters need more development, and the subject matter just wasn't for me. So that's my review of The Lion Game by Ruth Ware. It's not very often that I review a book that's only 2 stars, but here you go. So let me know in the comments below if you've read this book and what you thought of it. Please no spoilers for other people that might be reading the comments, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.